Um, you guys have seen a lot of zone over the last week, and obviously you guys saw quite a bit of it against Miami yesterday. How do you think you guys attacked it? And after watching film today, what do you think you could have done differently during that fourth quarter stretch, the scoring drought at the beginning of the fourth quarter, to kind of break the zone a little bit more?
Well, it seems like the ball is getting a little bit too stagnant when a team goes on zone. So I think it's get the ball moving, trying to attack the zone quick. I think we're waiting too much time before we attack it. So I would say get the ball moving, and we always got to get somebody in the middle. We somehow just stay in the perimeter, and then everybody's stagnant, everybody stays home. So we just got to figure out a way to get open, and like I said, find somebody in the dunker and just get the ball moving side to side. Usually that's how you get the zone to shift a little bit. So we worked on that a lot today, and we're gonna figure out a way to attack the zone because most games when the team goes on zone, that's when we struggle. So try to figure that out.
The unique schedule quirks of this season give you guys a chance to, in a lot of cases this year, see the team twice in a row. In this case, coming off a loss like yesterday, do you like the idea that you can spend practice today working on things, watching tape, addressing some issues, correcting some things, and then have a chance to test yourself against that same team tomorrow?
Yeah, I think it just gives you a chance to have a retaliation. For me, I didn't feel like I had a good game. So it just gives me a chance to play this team again and figure out the ways to get better. And they're a great team, so somehow, some way, it's good for us to just play them again and figure it out if we could change the stuff that we mess up and see the adjustment that we can make to beat them again, especially on the back to the back. So I kind of like it, just the fact that you learn fast, especially for players like me, the guys that don't play a lot. You get the chance to, a second chance to see what you could do and, try to help the team in another way because yesterday was not it at all.
Great. Thanks a lot, Chris. Appreciate it, man.
No problem.
Next question for you, Chris, goes to Eric Kareen from The Athletic.
Chris, good afternoon.
Hey.
You lead the league in three-point shots blocked. I think you were up there last year, at least certainly on a per-minute basis. How do you decide when to close out and like sort of do the flyby, I'm trying to block a shot type contest versus just like trying to close out and stay in front of the guy? Like what goes into your thought making?
Well, I'm still trying to figure it out, to be honest with you. I still feel like, I get a lot of, pump fake and fouls and stuff. So I'm still trying to figure it out. But, just knowing that, sometimes you just got to run somebody off the line. I know I could jump my max and try to get there as fast as possible. So that helps. And just, sometimes it's just like, you just give it your all. I see somebody in the corner. I know he's going to shoot it. So I just try to run there as fast as I can and just try to get the shot. And, it gets me in trouble sometimes, but it helps also. So I just gotta figure out when to use it and when not to. And obviously they know I'm coming, so the pump fakes and stuff are coming. But I'm gonna figure out a way to get better at it every game, and hopefully it could comes in positive more than negative.
Because I mean, you're one of the better guys at actually blocking those shots. Not many guys can block those shots. Do you feel like, even you said you're trying to figure it out, do you feel you have a bit more carte blanche to maybe be more aggressive?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my job is to protect the paint and block shots, and what I'm saying, that's just an extension of the shot blocking, being able to block threes and stuff. But like I said, I feel like now, they watch clips, and like you said, people probably seeing that I'm getting there, so they're gonna start pump faking and stuff, and that's why I gotta figure out a way to, when to jump, when to not jump, if he's a shooter or not. And sometimes it's hard when you turn around and you see, oh, he's open, and you kind of not want to go, but you have to. So it's just like I said, it's a learning process, and I'm in the middle of it.
Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Final question for you, Chris, goes to Aaron Rose from SI.com.
Hey, Chris. Now that you're shooting the three like Matt Thomas, I'm I'm wondering if you feel like teams are defending you a little bit differently. Do you feel like you have less space when you're behind the arc?
Not really. I feel like I mean, obviously, it's probably in the scout report a little bit more than it was before, where it was last year. But I think I still find a way to get it, to get it open, and now it's just about which shots that I'm making and which shot. I feel like I'm pump faking a lot more than I was before, just because like they get a little bit closer. But that also opens a lot of other guys and stuff, so that also helpful. I just gotta be able to make the next read now, and obviously if they don't let me open, something else gonna be open. So it's just about making read. But I don't think they at this point yet.
How much do you think that 3-point shot sort of opens your ability to do more things inside when teams start to change differently or defend you differently? Excuse me.
I honestly feel like it helps our team more. Like, for example, you can't really double Pascal leaving me in the corner or stuff like that. And I've been kind of finding chemistry with Pascal when to cut, when not to cut, Kyle. So I feel like, the fact that you got to kind of stay home when I'm on the court, it kind of gives a lot of opening to the other guys. And, that helps me with my cut. I got better with my cuts too, because, like, they kind of want to stay and they're not looking and not get the chance to cut. So it's really about learning, and like it's a different game. And like I said, me and Baines are two different players, so it's a lot different. But I feel like I'm trying to figure out ways to, use the ability of me shooting, but also not just want to dive in corner just shooting threes.